Okay, hi guys, my name is Kid Black.
I'm Tony Hardy,
I'm Jacob Call.
and this is our presentation.
Hello, class. So the topic that we chose to research was, does smoking affect your memory? Our group collected a random sample of data from the citizens of Helvig. Does smoking cigarettes impact the time it takes adults to complete a memory game? The data collection consisted of 45 citizens, all age ranged 18 to 50, and we received consent from all of these participants as well. And we also used a website called the Google Number Generator. Whichever number was generated, we knocked on that house and we collected data on that participant. And we asked them to complete a time memory game. And after the memory game was conducted, the participant was surveyed on whether or not they smoke. And the time to complete the memory game is the quantitative response variable as to where the categorical explanatory is whether they're a smoker or not.
All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at our results. So we have found a side-by-side box plot of memory game time scores using RStudio. So the shape here is a normal distribution for both. The center is slightly higher for the non-smokers, showing that they had a slightly longer time to complete the memory game on average. Our spread, so the yes smokers group has a larger spread in the IQR. As far as outliers go, there are two outliers in the non-smoker group, which is skewing the data upwards towards longer times of completion for the memory game. All right, looking at our inferential results. So our stated null hypothesis is that there is no difference in true mean memory game time for non-smokers minus smokers in the town of Helvig. Our alternative hypothesis is that the difference in true mean memory game time for non-smokers minus smokers in Helvig is less than 0.
Okay, and I'll be talking about our discussion and our conclusions. We found a p-value of 0.59, which provides little to no evidence against the null hypothesis. So with that information, we have made the decision to fail to reject the null hypothesis. We are 95% confident that the true mean memory game time for non-smokers in the town of Helvig is 3.482 seconds faster to 14.153 seconds slower than the mean of smokers. The scope of inference for this study is the results can be generalized to those similar to citizens between the ages of 18 to 50 from the town of Helvig on the North Island. And if you take a look at the next slide, we found out that previous studies have shown that smoking has a negative impact on human memory. Our findings with the 45 randomly selected islanders from Helvig contradicts totally what previous researchers have found. Our group found little to no evidence that supports a correlation between smoking and memory loss. Some ideas for future research that our group came up with would be to have participants complete a wider variety of memory tests, or to track the change in memory game scores of people who are currently smoking, and then have them complete that test again and track them when they have stopped smoking. And then if you look on this last slide, you can see all of our references that we used for this study. Thank you, guys.